Okay, recording. So I'm very happy to say that with us we have Fergus Stewart. Fergus, how are you?
I'm very well, Chris. Thank you very much. And you?
Fantastic. Yeah, all good, all good. So, Fergus, you're over in Norton, is that right?
Yeah, we live in Norton St Philip, just opposite the co-op, and
Mm-hmm.
we've been there for nearly 5 years. Five
All
years
right.
this summer. So yeah.
Oh, good. So, what brought you to the area?
Well, it was work for both Rachel and me, really. Both of our work had somehow migrated southwest, and when our when our children flew the nest, we thought, well, we ought to move, really. So
Mm-hmm.
here we are.
And where did you move from, Fergus?
Well, yeah, we lived in Swindon for about 25 years, actually. So yes, all the kids born and brought up there. So it's quite a big move, actually, to leave
Mm.
behind.
Mm. How did you find the move? Was it as you expected?
Yeah, I mean, lots of unexpected bits, actually. I mean, yeah, what was great about it, despite a few ups and downs, was that when we finally got here, it's just such a fantastic place, such a great, friendly community. But I guess what neither of us had really bargained for was the uprooting after all that length of time.
Mm.
You get so caught up with the kind of the estate agents and the selling and the mortgage and all that, but actually when you stop to think, wow, it's a big move
Yeah,
at the time.
but a positive move.
Yeah, absolutely, really, really fantastic. Yes, it's we're very happy here, and yeah, it's been good.
Excellent. No, that's really great to hear. So Fergus, could you tell us a little about how you've been noticing God in your life recently?
Yeah, that's an interesting question. Um, I think in terms of some of the people that I've been encountering in the last few months, in particular, um, because we are made in God's image, although we're all flawed, and I'm coming to discover more and more that we do encounter aspects of God in the people that we meet, and ranging from, when you're out walking, people who just make eye contact and smile and say hello, people that I don't know. To people that I've perhaps been able to spend a bit more time with, and as you hear their stories, I've just been struck by examples of gratitude for all that they've been given, of patience, um, and enthusiasm, really, zest
Mm.
for life, and grabbing opportunities. Um, and also people who are prepared to go out of their way to be helpful when they don't have to be. Um, which is just really great, and also people who make me think about things in a different way.
Hmm.
It's so easy to kind of be so convinced, especially as you get older, that the way you think about things is the way, and yeah, just think, oh, hang on a minute, perhaps there's another way of thinking about this. So,
Yeah.
and yeah, it's made me think, it's challenged me really about the people that we have chance encounters with, um, and really noticing them, and giving them full attention. So whether it's people in the shop, or all the delivery drivers that are constantly at our door somehow, just each of those human contacts is really important.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's something I've been reflecting on quite a lot recently.
Hmm. And what do you think? What do you think God's saying in that reflection?
I think he- there are things that he wants us to notice and learn, really. Um, Sometimes from the most unexpected sources. Um, that on reflection, we think, wow, that person has so much that I can learn from in terms of how they look at life,
Hmm.
um, and how they deal with things. And yeah, I think we have got a lot to learn from other people, from each other.
Yes. Yes. No, that's a really interesting and a very very important observation. Um, so especially over the period of lockdown, is there anything else that's kind of really struck you, do you think?
Well, for me personally, as some people know, at Christmas I finally managed to retire from headship of a secondary school, and it's quite a sad time, really, in many ways. But I'd been a secondary school teacher for 35 years, and it was a great career, really. Such a privilege. Lots of highs and lows, like in any job. Um, but because of lockdown, really, I haven't been able to crack on and explore all the other things I was going to do. And so I've had this sort of, um, if you like, enforced opportunity to think
Mm.
and reflect and draw breath, really, for the first time for a long time. And yeah, I've just been able to think about um, really how good God has been to me over that period of time. I think it's been said, hasn't it, that often we really only appreciate God in the rear view mirror as we look back
Mm.
on things, and I've kind of been having that experience, and yeah, so many different examples of times when. Um, as I'm sure you know all about, you think this is an insoluble problem. Times when I've said to colleagues, I'm afraid, it's hard to see any good outcome from this. and and looking back, sometimes it's been um, taken longer than at other times, but God has been really faithful, and often in providing the right person at the right time. People who are literally godsends, um, or solutions to problems where there didn't really seem to be a solution. Um, things coming right, and sometimes it takes a bit longer. But just looking back, thinking, in my experience, that there's no doubt, in a very simple way, that God comes through for you.
Yes.
um, and uh, and there are great lessons to learn as well. So I mean, I guess I've been grateful to have that opportunity to just pause and think. Yeah, I have got a huge amount to be thankful for, looking back,
Mm.
as well as looking forward. And yeah, there was a song on the recorded service a couple of Sundays ago that's often kind of gone through my mind about. Uh, God never letting go. You never let go. Every high, every low, through the calm and through the storm, Lord, you never let go of me. And yeah, it's true. It's true. Although it sometimes doesn't feel like it when we're in the middle of it, but certainly, as I say, with hindsight, um, I've got a great deal to be thankful for.
Mm. Well, thank you. No, that's a really interesting reflection, and as you say, important to sometimes take the time to reflect on the blessings we have.
Yeah.
So, Fergus, thank you very much indeed for taking the time to talk to us today, and we hope your continued studies go very well.
Well, thank you, Chris. Yeah. Thanks very much. It's a pleasure.
Thank you.
Thanks. Bye.